Hasta la vista. G。
おかえりなさい GV。 それにお疲れ様。
シアン、君は確かこれは
夢ね。例えばこの世界が私の見ている夢だったとして、あるいはあなたが死の淵に見た走馬灯だったとして、そんなことはきっとどうだっていいんだよ。人は誰でも夢とうつつ、その境界線の上に生きている。 GV は今ここにいるんだもの。教団はすでに放たれた。あなたが見た過酷な未来はでも希望はきっとどこかにあるはず。それはもうすでに持っていて、あなたが気づいていないだけなのかもしれない。見落としているだけなのかもしれない。 GV、 何か見つけたら私のところに来てね。私待ってるから。
Alright, welcome back to Azure Striker Gunvolt. In the last episode, we beat the game. Sort of. As that cutscene that just played out kind of talked about, we are now in an alternate timeline of sorts. Which explains why we're like back on the mission select and whatnot. Now you may remember last time we met with an unfortunate end at the hands of a former ally. Now, we have 6 of the 7 jewels throughout the different stages of the Sumeragi 7. We're going to need that 7th one to get the true ending. So, how about we head back to the biochem stage real quick. I'm probably just going to cut ahead to where the puzzle is that we needed to solve in order to get the gem, or I could try to clip through the wall again. That was cool. But I do like that the game just hints about the whole like, oh, you've gotta do something in particular in order to get the true ending. And I feel like maybe it's really easy to kind of overlook that, especially if you're not looking out for the gems, or you're thinking, oh, okay, well these are just for like points or something. Maybe they don't necessarily do anything. But no, the gems are actually important to get the true ending. The ending that leads to Gunvolt 2, Electric Boogaloo. They didn't use the Electric Boogaloo subtitle for it, and I feel like if they had used it, it would be a little bit on the nose, but at the same time, it would fit. It would fit so much. But enough rambling on, I'm gonna get to where the puzzle is, grab that gem, and then we'll be able to go back to the last stage one more time. See you guys in a bit.
そうだ、 GV に受け取ってほしいものがあるの。
これ僕がシアンにあげた。
あの宝石で作ってみたの。せっかく GV からもらったものだけど、あなたに何かしてあげたくって。
ありがとう、シアン。このペンダント大切にするよ。
And with that, we now have one very important piece of equipment. So we can check out our gear, and we can replace the pervasion chain with the handmade necklace. Now, here's the thing. The handmade necklace has no apparent effects. This does not do anything for us. But this is very important for the last stage in the game. Let's check out our skills. I'll pack split second into. Now remember that gear can also be changed up while we're in a stage as well. So I'm not too worried about getting to the last boss with it, though I am worried somewhat about beating the last boss. Because as you'd probably expect, we do need to beat the last boss of the game while we have the thingamajig equipped. Now what I'm also going to do is synth a double boost band. And I should have enough for a second one. I do. So let's create another one. I got another one. Let's hear it. And this is all preparation. But now we have the ability to double jump, or triple jump rather, at a greatly reduced cost. So we got the double boost band plus, and of course we're well on our way to getting the triple boost band and the traction ring. Although the triple boost band, once we get that, we can actually buy an item that basically gives us unlimited jumps as long as we have EP, which is pretty useful actually. In fact, I am going to equip the double boost band plus. Oh, well, we don't have any of the contact lenses. But I am you know what? I forget if I actually no, I think I should be able to just equip it on the last stage. But just in case, let's replace the Pervasion chain with the handmade necklace. So this is gonna make things a little bit harder. Mostly because, you know, we don't have the ability to prevade attacks anymore. So we're gonna need to be careful. Now, I will actually meet you guys back at the Nova fight. Oh, yes, you saw that I actually took damage there instead of prevading. But I am going to meet you guys at the point where we fight Nova. Alright, I'm starting to get pretty decent at the first Nova fight at least. So I guess I can also talk about one of the other things that having this item equipped basically does for the player. And it's kind of one of the things. Now, I would not consider Gunvolt 1 to be a particularly hard game. Gunvolt 2, now that is a different story sometimes, but even that game is like reasonable. I'm throughout all of this Okami finally finished downloading. Looking forward to not playing that later. Not to knock on Okami or anything, but it's just that since it's a good game, I will forget to play it. There we go. Putting that double boost band to good use. Oh, come on, don't do this. I want both of them to be on screen at once so that I can actually, like, hit you. There we go. So basically, this is forcing me to actually dodge attacks and play the game. And I mean, making it so that you don't have prevasion does make the game significantly more challenging. That is bad. That is lasers. Lightning lasers. Stupid green orbs. Ah. Now the problem is, starting on that side, will I be able to do the last phase? That was not the right one. That was not the right one. I am so fucked. I am so fucked. Oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked am I? Answer is pretty dang. Shit. Oh, hello. The opportunity of the run back. So this never popped up while actually playing, but at certain points after you've talked to Jewel, if you actually lose all of your health, Jewel or Lumen will actually come and sing for you, which gives you a significant power boost, which we just used to cheese through that boss fight. It also gives you prevasion even if you don't have a prevasion item equipped.
間一髪ってところね。
モルフォ。
けど力の使いすぎで私もそろそろ限界。GV、この子のことは？
なんであなたがここに？
ご苦労だった GV、 それにシアン。試練を倒すとは、お前たちこそ新たなる時代のキングとクイーンにふさわしい。
何を言っているの？
この騒動でスメラギは混乱している。今が絶好のチャンスなのだ。
アシモフ。
GV、 お前はフェザーを離れ、私が想像した以上に成長したようだ。フェザーに戻ってこい GV。 今ならシアンにも居場所はある。シアンの歌とこの衛星拠点、そしてお前の力があれば愚かなスメラギや無能力者どもを地上から一掃することも可能だろう。私はフェザーを設立し、この日が来るのをずっと待ち望んできた。今こそ我ら能力者が自由の名のもとに立ち上がる時が来たのだ。さあ来い GV、 シアン、共に自由ある世界を勝ち取ろう。
GV、 私は
大丈夫だよシアン、心配しないで。アシモフ、あなたには返しきれない恩がある。僕をスメラギの研究所から救い出し育ててくれた。その恩を忘れるつもりはない。だけどそれが、そんなものがあなたの野望だというのなら、あなたはあの試練やアキラと同じだ。シアンを利用するつもりなら僕が止める。
そうか、残念だ GV。 デッドエンド。
アキラの銃。
ここに来る途中にいた無能力者から奪っておいた。奴と争った際に私も一発かすってしまったが、驚いたよ。どうやらこいつの弾丸には 我々能力者のセブンスを阻害する効果があるらしいな。いかにお前といえど無事では済むまい。アスタラビスタ GV。 君もだ、シアン。アキュラだったか。無能力者の分際でこんなものを作るとは。やはり奴らは早々に淘汰せねばならん。 GV とシアンがいてくれればイージーだったが仕方あるまい。プランのリビルドが必要か。
GV。私はムルフになったんだ。そうだ、GV はまだ生きてる。これ違う、まだだ。それならGV、私の命はあなたと共に生き続ける。これからずっと私の歌があなたの力になる。
どうしてこれ
泣かないで GV。
いや、この感じはシアンなのか。
そうだよ GV。 私の心はずっとあなたと共にある。もう離れない。 GV のことは私が守ってあげる。
シアン。
泣いている場合じゃないよ GV。 あなたが今したいことは何？
僕は
行きましょう GV。 私の歌があなたの力になる。
Welcome everybody to the last mission of the game, Azure. So you might notice that we're powered up. We've got ultra power. You also might notice that our flash field, we don't have an EP gauge anymore. We can jump forever, we can air dash forever. Well, how about we go kick some ass? See these ninjas? These ninjas will never hurt us. Oh, they might try to hurt us, they might. But they will never hurt us. We are now functionally invincible. Well, I mean, mostly, I guess. There are still things that can kill us. But it's not any of these chumps. It'll be this chump.
待っていたで候ガンボルト。
彼ら、お前も生き返っていたか。
死してなお小生の渇望は埋まっておらねえ。小生は小生を倒した貴殿と今ひとたび拳を交えたかった。何があったかは知らぬが今の貴殿は鬼神がごとし気迫感じるぞ。主の並外れた第七波動を実に楽しみだ。さあ心ゆくまでし合おうではないか。
Alright. So, Carrera here is actually to kind of demonstrate how powerful we are now. But it's also kind of funny because Carrera is also the only boss that's actually capable of hurting us. Oh, right, I forgot about that. There we go. Let's try to stack on some damage. So Quasar Collapse is actually still capable of killing us right now, so I'm just gonna dash away. Get some health back. I didn't even realize I took damage, but I'm glad that I got my health back. Because the actual final boss is... Oh, right, because we don't prevade while we're in, while we're using EP. I forgot about that. An important part of the equation was forgotten. But other than that, Carrera is one of two people that can hurt us at this point. The other... well, we're gonna meet them soon enough. It's actually really cool that you like go through the stage in reverse though. I actually really like that. More ninjas. Don't waste any time. And now, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the final boss.
まさか生きていたとはな。どういうマジックだ GV。
アシモフ、お前の好きにはさせない。
GV は私が守る。
そのセブンスのパターン。なるほど。サイバーディーバをその身に取り込んだ。惜しいぞ GV。 その力があれば私に代わり新たな時代のリーダーとなれただろう。
そんなことに興味はない。
どうやら育て方を間違ってしまった。仕方あるまい。今のお前は我々の前に立ちはだかる敵だ。おお。ほとばしれアームドブルー。我が敵を貫き滅ぼせ。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fight against Asimov. Asimov is kind of an asshole. Basically, Asimov will copy a bunch of different abilities that Gunvolt has, which makes sense as they both have the same Septima. And in fact, the dialogue going right now is kind of a lore dump about the first adept ever discovered, the original Azure Striker. Now, Asimov uses attacks based on our different abilities, which, again, makes sense. We share the same Septima, and he's also the one who raised us. Now, this makes him a very problematic fight, because a lot of his attacks are kind of random. Oh, god damn it. And, as you'd probably expect, Greed Snatcher disables our Septima powers. Now, unfortunately, since we're in this status where we're kind of magnetized and can't use our electricity, basically I'm gonna have to dodge a lot of attacks and try to get as many opportunities to hit this guy as I can. And unfortunately, he also has an instant kill attack. Now, there's a way to dodge this instant kill, but I am gonna try to cheese it. Don't know how long it lasts, but I think if I do it right now... Yeah, there we go! That's how you cheese it. Otherwise, Voltaic Chains will, kill us in one shot. Continuously hit Asimov. Oh, god damn it. I jumped right into that. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just try to dodge shots. This should be last opportunity. There we go.
さすがだ、ガンボルト。その力、お前こそ新たなる世界のリーダーにふさわしい。
そんなものになるつもりはない。僕はただシアンの仇を取っただけだ。
ああ、そうだろうな。だが能力者の態度はもはや止められん。力を手にしたお前はその流れに抗うにしろ乗るにしろいずれ 逃れられる戦いに巻き込まれていくことになるだろう。お別れだ GV。 能力者の未来はお前に託す。グッドラック。
GV！ お前
そんな。
アシモフ、まさか死んで。
そんなアシモフ。
おい GV、 なんだよ、何があったってんだ。アシモフはどうして。それにシアンちゃんは。
彼に触れないで。GV、 これからはどこまでもずっと一緒だから。あなたはどこへ行きたい？
僕は
And that, my friends, was Azure Striker Gunvolt. That took longer than I was hoping for, which always seems to happen, I guess. Sometimes I'm just not on the ball when it comes to editing these videos together. Sometimes motivation just kind of escapes me. But I figured Gunvolt was kind of one of my favorite 3DS games back in that kind of heyday. And I think it's a game that, like, a lot of people passed over. Cause, I mean, it was an Inafune game, like, Keiji Inafune had a lot of work for it, but I don't think anyone paid attention on account of, like, Mighty Number 9, which is a real shame considering that Gunvolt and Gunvolt 2 are much better than Mighty Number 9. Take a drink of water there. Ooh boy. But Gunvolt is actually really fun. And if you're gonna get any version of this game, I highly recommend the Switch version. The Switch version was published by Yacht Club Games, so the guys that made Shovel Knight, and it's basically a double pack of both Gunvolt and Gunvolt 2, with a new translation over Gunvolt, alongside some control options, changes to how the scoring system works, the ability to kind of assign the difficulty a little bit more, and some of the bonus features that were on the Steam version of the game when that came out a few years back as well. There's also a version of it on the 3DS as well that is also a double pack that comes with 1 and 2, so if you don't have a Switch, but you do have a 3DS and want to get both of the games in one shot, I honestly highly recommend it. The first Gunvolt isn't particularly difficult, and there are some things that I do prefer about the sequel. And I think the sequel does a lot of really creative things with it, although it also has a little bit of bullshit to it as well. The sequel also features Copen as a playable character who even has his own story, and ooh boy, that game's story, whether you're playing as Gunvolt or Copen, I'm not gonna spoil too much about it. I'm just gonna say, ooh boy, it is a trip. Now, when it comes to actually like the game's difficulty, Gunvolt itself isn't particularly hard. The real challenge comes from the scoring system and getting S ranks on all the stages, or trying to go through some of the other areas of the game using like the pendant that doesn't give you the prevasion. The prevasion makes it pretty easy to get through this game, to be honest. And I don't necessarily think that's a knock on this game, considering that Gunvolt 2, as I think I mentioned before, does do a lot to make the game substantially harder. But I think one of the things that both of the Gunvolt games do well is kind of create these interesting scenarios with the character's power. Using the character's ability to manipulate electricity in a variety of interesting ways. So, like using it to power machinery, using it to light the path around you. And I think that's honestly really neat, and I do love games that kind of make use of the character's power set in a lot of those situations. I also think that this game is just, nice to look at. I think it's kind of a natural extension of the graphical style that Intercrates had during the Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX games, around those era. And for like one of Intercrates', I think this actually is Intercrates' first completely original title. And for a first title, oh right, because the Switch has a screen dimming thing. For a first title, this game is actually really good. And Gunvolt 2 does a lot of things better. And because of that, I'm kind of actually looking forward to Dragon Marked for Death when that comes out. I don't know too much about the game, but I do know that it does have art done by the artist for the Mega Man Zero and ZX games, and that interests me a lot, because those games are great. Now, what's going to be happening after Gunvolt? There are a few things that I would like to do. A little bit of streaming, a little bit of doing Let's Plays and whatnot. I'm going to be putting a bit more focus onto Final Fantasy IX for the time being, as far as just Let's Play content. I do have an episode that I need to edit together and put together, and then I can do another recording session of that and try to get through a little bit more of where we're currently at, so being on the next continent and whatnot. As far as that goes though, there are also a few other games that I want to play, but I might be doing those for streams instead. Considering that a certain Blue Bomber is getting an 11th game at some point this year, I think I might be doing Twitch streams of all 10 of the classic Mega Man titles. Now, I don't want to do any promises, because anytime I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do this, then I, forget after a week. But, look forward to that, I guess. As far as other games for this channel, though, and not just up on Twitch, I don't know if I'm going to be doing Mega Man 11 when that comes out. I think I might... I'm probably going to wait at least a couple of months. To kind of get a feel for how the game plays, kind of get the optimized setup for it and whatnot, and also to kind of... Because I don't want to be that guy that does the games just right off the bat when they come out. But who knows?
私はずっとあなたのそばに